Well, imagine opening your mailbox to find a notice telling you your home is sitting on land now subject to a mining excavation claim. This is happening to some people in Gatineau, where those blue rectangles you see on the screen there, they're indicating active claims. It is a trend expected to become more common across this country as critical minerals become increasingly more valuable. Joining me from Ottawa with a closer look at this is Rodrigue Turgeon. He's a national program co-lead at Mining Watch Canada. Good morning.
Good morning.
This sort of blows my mind. I mean, you live in Ottawa, and the land your apartment sits on has also been claimed by a mining company. What does that mean exactly?
Actually, I'm living up north Quebec in the city of Val-d'Or, where indeed my apartment is claimed by a mining company. But the situation is the same in Gatineau, and it's like this because the legal framework of the mining companies in the province of Quebec allows them to get exploration licenses without consulting first the population affected, so the municipalities, but also the First Nation landowners. This situation has to change. There was over the last year a significant momentum across the province of Quebec pushing the government to announce finally a national consultation to change the legal framework. But at this moment, we are still trapped with this situation that's been like this for more than a century already.
So can anyone make a mining claim?
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty easy. You can access a website of the government of Quebec, and it's in a couple of minutes with less than $100, you would get a claim of 50 hectares.
What rights do you have as a landowner if somebody makes a claim?
It's actually a good question because of a large pressure put on the government 10 years ago. Hopefully, the landowners in the province of Quebec now have the right to say no to exploration work on their property. In fact, what's happening is that the company needs to get a written authorization from the landowners, but not all of the landowners know that, and that's another problem we are seeing on the ground. But still at this moment in the province of Quebec, landowners have the right to say no to mining exploration on their properties.
If they say yes, are they compensated?
It's not always straightforward, so they will basically have to request that. And not all the companies are telling them that they have the right to request compensation. But the fact is that if only one landowner in a neighborhood accept the impacts of the presence of a mining company for exploration drilling, for instance, all the neighborhood will suffer the impacts because it's very highly noisy. You get a lot of vibrations, noises.
Okay, can I ask you more about that? So if somebody in the neighborhood says, okay, yeah, you can do it under my property, can they tunnel? Let's say you live next to this property. Can they tunnel under yours, or they have to stick to that property?
No, they can do as you said, and we've seen that before. So they basically only need an access to the ground, and then on the property, and then they can make exploration work below where they have their mining claims.
According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, critical mineral deal value increased by 151% this year when you compare that to 2021. As mining companies look to extract these resources, what kind of new regulations do we need to see?
Basically, two things. The first is that the population affected directly do need to have the right to be consulted and the right to say no before the claims are emitted. That's the first thing. And secondly, we need a tool in the Mining Act of Quebec, likewise all across the country, a tool that will allow the government to withdraw easily mining claims that should have not been given to the mining companies on certain areas of conflicts like we are seeing in the city of Gatineau.
We'll be watching this one. Rodrigue Turgeon, thank you for chatting with us today about it.
Thank you.
All right, you take care.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.